Sorry the lighting's gonna be kind of funky. My room, let me see if I can fix it. Maybe do a little more light in the front part. Sorry, my room is in the midst of like total revamping, so everything is everywhere. And I'm trying to see if it's actually got me live. It says live here, but it doesn't show here. There's not that much of a delay, is there? Oh, nope, there is that much of a delay. Okay. So, hi everyone. Yeah, so like I said, everything's kind of a crazy mess right now, and my lighting's all kinds of funky because, like I said, well, it doesn't help that it's new lighting. That's not helpful at all. And then on top of all of it, my room is all over the place right now. I've got just, like I said, everything everywhere. Nothing is really set up. So if you're here, if you pop in at all, say hi. If you're watching the replay of this, sorry, I'm just getting my thing ready so I can actually see the stuff over here. If you are watching the replay, say hi. I will have everything listed in anything that was available that I'm showing in my haul today is going to be in a cart link in my description box. There's a little link in there that says shop my Couture, something like that. It's like the first link in there. And I've got a cart link in there that actually has everything in here. So if you guys are there, say hi. My thing isn't loading on here. That's fun. I must be in like the Wi-Fi dead spot. Let me redo here real quick, because once you guys start commenting, I won't see a thing. Can you guys, am I in like a weird like angle? Let me just check. Oh, it's locked and can't rotate. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go like this then. Hi guys. You've been watching me sideways for a few minutes. It didn't want to let me rotate it, so let me fix that. Oh, hello. Like I said, guys, it's been a little crazy, so let me fix this real quick. Sorry. Let's try it this way, I guess. You could just look at my TV up there, and it'll work just beautiful. And all those flowers. So, hi. That's a little bit better. I don't know why I did that. I'm out of practice of the lives. So say hi if you're here. Let me see. Live chat messages are visible. All right, good. Oh my goodness, guys. It's been a day. It has been a busy day. We actually went strawberry picking today. And for those of you who don't know me, I am in Florida. I'm sorry while I talk, I'm trying to see if it's showing up on my channel as live. I'm down in Orlando, Florida, so we actually have strawberry picking open and everything. So that's a lot of fun. And so we went today, and again, I'm sorry for the lighting. It's all kinds of weird. So we went strawberry picking today, and so the kids had tons of fun with that, and I'm gonna jump into it because I have so much stuff to show you. If you see anything that you're interested in, have questions about, feel free to send me a message over on Instagram or my email. They're all listed below. Ignore all that mess back there too. All right, I'm gonna jump in. Like I said, if you're here, if you come in, say hi. If you have any questions, just interrupt me. So I don't have it open yet, but this, I'll open it and take out the little sheet so you can tell what it is. It's got like this really cute little box and all kinds of things. So this is a chalk made kit. What that is from Couture, what they do is they put together all these little kits that literally have everything you could need to make the items that they show you, all in one kit, all the way down to like the squeegees. But it does not include this big rabbit, which I wish it did. But here it is, you can kind of see, so it's the carrots, it's the box, it's the little transfer for that, it's the little rounds. It's gonna be a ton of fun to make this project. I think it's so, so cute. I'm gonna put that on my cart so that I don't end up dropping it and having it go everywhere and then lose all the pieces, because that is something I would definitely do. Let me see, I'm gonna try to do the other kit that's in here. So here's another chalk made kit. I'm so used to it being wide ways. I'm not gonna open this one, but this one is actually got, you can kind of see a bunch of little cutouts that are actually lemons. So there's tons of lemons in here and everything like that. It's so, so cute. Hello, is it Alina? Hi, from Reno, Nevada. I was just out in Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago, actually for a Couture conference. So you guys were probably having sort of funny. I don't know. Is your weather like it is here? Because right now it's like 86 degrees outside, and like 2 weeks ago it was like 60s. So we've had fun changes of weather and everything. But this is a nice, really cute little lemon garland. I can't wait to make it. I've got ideas of things to do with it that's not necessarily just like the lemon part garland. I don't know. I've got different ideas for that one. I like to get these kits and do something completely different with them just because I think it's a little more fun, a different take. That way, if you get it and you don't want to do the project they show, you have other ideas too. And I'm gonna jump in. I've got so much stuff. This is ridiculous how much stuff I bought. But I have been looking at this for a while, and I made a project that was really large and used a lot of the actual transfer. It was a really big transfer. It was one of it was one of the D size transfers, which is like 18 by 18. And when you're doing that and you have even the small squeegees is really not that big. So I bought one of these, and this is a handled squeegee, and it is like 4 inches wide or something. So this will come in handy. Hey Sarah, how are you? I'm sorry for all the noise. I didn't unpack like anything ahead of time. But yeah, this sucker is gigantic. This is gonna come in handy for those really big projects. And it's got like a little thing. I wonder if it like releases the squeegee. I don't know. Anyways, but that probably helped to store it. I have got so many different things I have to figure out storage for because I'm like completely redoing it here. 35 degrees. Reno is 500 miles north. Okay, that's still a little chilly for me. I live in the land of warm. That is as mega squeegee, Sarah. And I'm looking down here because I've actually got my iPad there so I can actually see the comments, because on the screen they come and they're gone. Yeah, that is really, really large. I remember looking at it and thinking like, oh, it's not that big. And then I was talking to someone, they're like, no, it's 4 inches. And it is pretty excessive amount of squeegee size. But if you're doing those really big transfers, I'm sure that thing is going to come into such helpful, it's going to be very helpful for that. I went ahead and broke down and bought a pair of scissors. For the longest time, I was like, I don't need their scissors. Who cares? I don't need their scissors. And Jeff from What's Jamie Making was joking around with me because I used some really little scissors, and he said I needed I needed adult scissors, so I bought some adult scissors. So, you wished you lived in the warmer climate? I don't know. Sometimes, when summertime comes around and it's 90, something degrees here, and it's so humid that it's, in the morning time, it's just, even in the summertime in the morning, it's like mid 80s and you just feel so hot, and the sun isn't even up. Those are the moments when I wish I would live somewhere cooler. Until I see the snow, then I'm not interested in that at all. Hello, Grandma's Gone Crafty. Is it Lee? I'm sorry, I'm so horrible at names. Leilani. There we go. Sorry, it took me a minute. From Canada. You've got cold weather too right now. So these are one of the newer products from, I'm gonna get a little closer. I got hard floors now, so I can like scoot and move and everything. It's so much nicer. I've got some suede. That's what they're called. They're called chalk suede. Is that what they're called? Hold on. Chalk suede. And these they're not paper. They're meant to be like a paper replacement kind of thing. And these are little tags. I think like the retail on them is $4.99, so it's not too terrible. If you're a designer, you get 40% off too. So just, oh, thank you. Good. I'm glad. Leilani. I feel like I've heard that before. Maybe in some like Disney TV show, someone had a name Leilani. And I remember thinking like, that is such a pretty name. So that is such a pretty name. But yeah, so these are actually made of kind of like it's not suede like leather suede, because those prices would be pretty horrible. But these are actually more like a very forgiving surface, if that makes sense to you. Supposedly, and I haven't tried it out, I did see a friend of mine do it though, where you actually can chalk on it and let it dry. If it dries, you can then clean it off if you needed to like touch something up or if you made a mistake. If you use something on it, the Couture stuff that's like more pigmented, like red or black, it'll leave a little bit of like that ghosting look. So just if you get them, that's something just to keep in mind. But I picked them up because they're super cute. They fit our mini transfers, which I have one to show you in a minute. They fit the mini transfers really perfectly. see. I'm gonna save the transfers for last because those are always the most fun. Hi, Harriet. I picked, oh, I thought I was, my iPad thought I was talking to it. You know, you would think it wasn't gonna talk loud because I have it muted. I've got some board erasers. I actually picked up like 3 of these, and they're out of stock right now, which I wish they, I don't know, these are one of those things that I wish they included in like every kit and everything, because these are the best thing to clean your surfaces with that are the reusable surfaces, or clean your transfers with. That's what I use them more for. You cut them up into either halves or quarters, and then they're absolutely perfect for cleaning out your transfers. So I grabbed a few of them. So yeah, I think I ended up grabbing 3 of them because they're really inexpensive. They kind of remind me a little bit of like a magic eraser. They're just not quite as abrasive. You're having a birthday party and you need swag bag ideas for your friends. Oh, talk to me later, Sarah. I'll happily help you figure that out. Don't know if you'd get it in time. The shipping right now is ridiculous. They had this stuff all launch on the 8th and I just got it today. And I was so surprised it had everything in my box because I got it, and this isn't Chalk's fault. This is just I think my guy who does my shipping, who drops it off at my house, he must have a vendetta against me because I've gotten, like, especially from Chalk Couture, I've gotten things broken in the past. And this box, I was shocked it was all in there. It was like opened, like there was only one little bit of tape still holding any part of it together. So I was for sure like, this stuff is gonna not be in there. It's not gonna be in there. But it all was. I was shocked. Let's see. I think I have a surface. Let me show you. So this is a jar cutout. It's really large. I was thinking it was gonna be smaller. I'm not really sure why. They have the measurements on it. But this one I bought, and I bought the transfers that kind of coordinate with it. But I bought this so that I could trace it out and I could cut it with my scroll saw because it's pretty simple. It's not terribly hard, but I was like, I'll make more of them, but I'm gonna make them myself. I like chalk, and the chalk surfaces are really good quality. They're very thick, as you can tell. But most of the time I'll cut the stuff myself, and you can totally get away with cutting it all yourself if you have the tools to do it. So if you don't have the tools to do it, they're great quality. But if you do, you can do it yourself. And I don't have any problem telling you guys that you can do it yourself. Most of their, some of their stuff, some of their surfaces are way harder. When they came out, I think in Christmas time, they came out with these snowflakes and they are gorgeous, but I was like, oh, there's no way. There is no way I would even try to cut that out with a scroll saw. I'm not that person with the scroll saw. Some people, they do amazing things. I can't do that. Or at least I've never sat down and tried to do it. That is a good size. I agree, Sarah. They're definitely bigger than like the Dollar Tree ones, because originally when I'd first seen them come out, they came out a few months ago. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could fit it on the Dollar Tree ones. Definitely not. These are much, much bigger. I'm gonna show you my, oh, hold on. I got another surface. I'm telling you, this stuff is like all underneath everything. So this is a new thing that they just came out with. They have always had these like little board and base ones. Maybe not always. I don't know. Since I've been doing this, it's only been since July, but so this board and base is a 5x7, so it fits any of the A-size transfers perfectly. And it's got a little base to go on it, which you can chalk on too, because it's got like that wood surface. It's definitely got like the faux wood grain. If you hear singing in the background, my daughter felt like singing apparently. But you can definitely chalk on this too, to kind of give it a nicer look. But they do, you know, it's nice because you can switch it out where it goes horizontal or it goes vertical or landscape, portrait, whatever. You can switch it around. But now it's white. They have a white one. I like the white one, I think, better than the black. Gives it, it's more springy, which, surprise, this is all spring stuff. I've been thinking about buying one of these for a little while. It's a paint scraper. Paste scraper, which is really for when you're cleaning off your reusable surfaces like the board and base. It's a handy little thing to have, really durable. And then this is new too. This is a wax applicator. Your board and base is black and you like the white. Yeah, the white one just came out. It just came out. And that one is, I just checked actually, I think like 15 or 20 minutes ago. It was still available. So I linked everything down in the description box. There's a cart link in there. there's a link tree. You click on that, the very first link it'll show you is the haul stuff. And it puts everything in your cart, which, trust me, will probably feel really overwhelming, but I did it that way so it'd just be easier to find them. But then I got the little wax applicator, which is really just, I assumed it looked like it. It's really kind of just more like the softer side of their fuzzing cloth. I have one. I have no idea where it is right now. Like, if you didn't hear from the beginning, my room is in shambles right now. I'm working on a video that I have to do for Cricut. That is a sponsored video. So I'm like, well, I have to get that one out by a certain date. And after that, you'll probably have a little bit of a break of no videos because I have to get this room done. But this is like a little wax applicator for the surface wax for whenever you're doing wood projects or you're layering stuff when you're putting like maybe a transfer that's more of like a pattern and then putting words on top of it or something. You want to wax in between those layers of paste. So that's why I bought that. I wanted to try it out. Okay, that is the end of the surfaces. I'm going to show you real quick. I don't want to like show these too much because they're actually a friend of mine I bought them for. And they're not currently available, so they're not linked below, but I've got a couple of the little paste packs. These are singles, which single is just the size they're calling it. You can get a couple of projects out of these, but they come in usually 6 in a pack, and there's just some different colors. And actually, I think she ends up with like 2 of one. Oh well. Excuse me. This one is the Luxe, and this one is Pretty Pastels. Like I said, they're not mine, so I can't open them up. But those are all colors listed on, if you look at for the paste packs on the site, they'll all be listed there. They do, I think, have the one called Everyday, and that's really great for like farmhouse kind of stuff. All very pretty spring colors too. I'm gonna do my paste. I went a little crazy on the paste as well. I went a little crazy on everything, to be really honest. All right. When I buy paste, I prefer to buy it in the jars just because it's a little easier cleanup. You can definitely get the little packets and just put them in a little Ziploc bag, and they're perfectly fine to use, you know, forever down the line. I think I used one day that I had opened probably, 6 months ago, and it was still fine. So they have a few new colors though, and I think some of those paste packets that are out of stock right now are the only way to get them in a single. They don't sell the singles by themselves. But we have Shimmer Melon, which is such a pretty color, and my lighting's so funky, I'm sorry. It's a really pretty color. It's kind of almost like a peachy pink color with like a rosy pink shimmer. So pretty. I'm gonna run out of room in that little cart. And then this one is Shimmer Silver. This one's been around, but it's always been out of stock, and anytime I've done an order before before the 8th when I did the order, it was out of stock, so I couldn't get it. So it's a super pretty color. You can use it and make it really subtle if you put it on like the black background. It's super pretty. They are in stock right now, so if you've ever wanted to get your hands on it, it was in stock. It's linked below in case you haven't heard me say it 5 times already. This one is Peachy Keen, which is really fun. It's like a super, super light pink. I don't really know why I have bought so many pinks because I'm not usually like a big pink person. I know, says the person with the pink flowers above her head. I know. But normally I'm not a huge pink person, and yet I was like, this color, it speaks to me. It says, buy me. Most of the stuff on this site says that to me though. So I thought that was really pretty for spring and summer. Let's see. This one is Black Velvet. Nothing particularly special. It's black, but I was almost out of it, so I had to buy some. That's not a color I'll try. I don't want to, that's a color I don't want to be without. And then this is a new one. It is called Dusty Blue. It is supposed to be, and I don't have it near me, I grabbed to show you. This is supposed to be a little bit of a deeper version to the Ocean Mist. So if you're trying to be on the frugal side, if you like Ocean Mist, just get this and add just a tiny little bit of maybe like black, and you'll probably be fine. Much easier to go from the lighter color to the darker color. So if that's something you're interested in, that's a color you could, if you don't want to buy the whole jar of it, that's a way to get the color. I haven't tried it yet, but I imagine that's roughly how it would work. This one is Sunset Drive, and this, I'm trying to get it in lighting, you can actually see the color, but this is a really pretty peach. very, very appropriate for spring and summer. I thought that was really pretty. I don't know, I'm in the pinks mode lately. Usually I'm like blues and greens and stuff like that, but I've been loving the pink. This one I already had one. When I went to the leadership conference a couple of months ago, they gave us some things to take home with us, and then I don't think they gave us any paste then, but then we had an option to buy like an early bird pack, and it had the shimmer rose gold in it, and I've used it on a few projects, and it is so pretty. It is so pretty. So this is a super pretty color. I loved it so much, I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy another jar because I really like it. And then I also got a few of the ink. So if you're not familiar with it, the Chalkology or Chalk Couture stuff, the paste is temporary until you seal it. You can seal it on your projects and stuff like that. And then the ink is more for your fabric, or you can put it on things like a porcelain mug or something like that. And you heat set it, basically anything that you could heat set, and then it's permanent. So I got kind of a really pretty springy tones, I guess. I thought they'd be nice for every day as well. So I've got Eucalyptus, Storm, Marvelous, and Dune. So those are some colors I like. I mean, I already had these three in the paste, so, and I know I like all three of those colors, so I figured I'd get them in the ink, and then I picked up that one too. It's kind of a really pretty like dusty pink color. All right. Now for the fun. So let me show you the transfers. I'm not going to show the names of all of them. I'm not going to list all the names of them just because I'd have to find them on the back and all that. They're listed, all of the ones that are available are listed in that link below for you. So this one is so pretty, right? It's got this really pretty flower, and the one that they show, the project on the website, is really pretty. They do like a watercolor to it. It's so pretty. I love it. I'm trying to find somewhere to put this stuff so it doesn't end up all over. Hey Gert, how are you? This one this one wasn't originally on my list until I had actually seen it like on the site, because I thought that was really pretty. I was like, even if you don't want the, you know, the globe, you've got such a pretty like border and everything. I thought that that was really gorgeous with all those flowers. It is Leilani, that flower. I love that flower on there. And I have this houses cut out. So they have an old set of houses that were very like super easy to cut yourself. They were just the traditional like block and then like an angled roof. These ones have a little bit of differences to them, but they have patterns. I loved the patterns that they come out with. They do all kinds of different patterns, and I think I have one in there I'll show you in a second. But these ones have the wording, they have the houses. Now these do have a cutout set that goes along with them, but I kind of figured for the way that they looked, I could cut them for the most part myself. Now the cutouts have some angles like built into it, so they're a little bit nicer, a little different, but I figured for what I can do with my saw, I'll cut it myself. But these are super pretty. I love these. They're a lot of fun with the patterns. I ended up with 2 of those because I actually, like I said, a friend of mine wanted me to pick her up some. And I already have this one. I've done a couple projects with this one already. So you can check down, I would say in the description box, it's not in there, but check my videos. It's probably pretty recent, if I remember right, that I actually used this one. This one is super popular. Unfortunately, it is not available right now. However, you can make probably a very similar look with some different stamps and stuff. That is an alternative if you really want to get some of like the butterflies and the, you know, the lettering and all that. But I love this one. I hope they bring it back soon. Last time I looked, they did not have a date of when they're hoping to get that one back. I'm like, of course, because I love it. This one I thought was super cute. So you know, sometimes we'll do like some different camping trips and all that stuff. And we've got just, I don't know, it just, to me, it spoke to me. I was like, it's so cute. It's very like, not Florida-ish, but like national parks and stuff. I thought that was really fun and really cute. I thought that those would be fun. It says, I don't know if they come out backwards. Oh, nope, they don't come out backwards, so you can see. But you have to always take the scenic route. Offline is peace of mind, and go outside. thought that was a lot of fun. I thought that the kids would like that one too. This one I love. I'm shocked this one isn't sold out. This one, again, it's linked for you. It's got just tons of really fun things. If you like farmhouse, if farmhouse isn't your thing, then you probably don't love it so much, but I think it's really fun, really pretty. That's gonna be a lot of fun to work with. I literally just got these today, so I'm just gonna whip through some of these real quick. So this is a really fun one. It's just a 5x7, so it's not terribly expensive, and I thought it was fun. I could make the same wording with my Cricut, but why not grab it, right? This one was super cute. Look at those. They have little lightning bulbs, and they look like, or the little lightning bugs, and they look like little light bulbs. I thought that was really fun. This is one of the new minis that they have. It's got tons of fun spring and summer kind of things. So I'll be really honest. I bought it because I loved those little ones, the little, you know, garden tools and the watering can. I was like, even if I don't use anything else in here, I love those. This is actually made for the jar cutout. Let me see if I still have it somewhere. This is made to where you actually would put the, I have it right here. You do the jar cutout on the top of the wood surface. So you would do, you've got your wood surface, you'd put one of these on there first, and then you would layer this on top of it. That's what they're made to do. You could totally do this without the jars, and I think that these are so fun. If you did these on like your pots and stuff, if you could, like I said, you can do these for outside. You do these on your pots, and if you're doing clay pots, you could probably even put ink on it and heat set it. I have to look it up. I have to, I have to check with my experts and see what they think. But I bet you could do that. I bet you could do ink on like a clay pot and heat set it in the oven, and I bet you it would be permanent. But even if you can't, you can do just paste and then do like a polyacrylic or something to set it. That would be so much fun. I think that's so fun for your just for your couple of different herb garden and stuff. That's so much fun. Can you tell things I'm going to plan to do already? I actually had, and they're not in here. I actually made some stuff for a Cricut, with my Cricut, the wording on it, and I might use those on top of it on the actual pots. That's not a pot though, it's like, it's metal. Galvanized. It's like a galvanized hanging thing. I might use that on some of them. I'm not sure yet. All right, so these are the big ones. So this one, I'm gonna try to hold it back so you can see it. This one is so much fun. Hey Tammy, I thought about looking at this. They show it on their site all together on one big like 18 by 18 sized frame chalkboard thing. And I will probably not use that at all. I will never put all of these in there together, but how much fun this is gonna be to cut apart. Now maybe not cut apart, I'm not sure yet. I might, you never know. I get crazy sometimes with my new adult size scissors. I might cut it apart, and I'm gonna use this for some tea towels. I already got them, I got them off of Amazon. And I'm gonna use them for an apron. So, you're late, so you missed it. Apologize. Why are you sideways? I'm not sideways anymore, am I? Go to the end. I switched it, Tammy. Go to the end. You can't hear me if I'm talking to you now. Hold on. Did you start at the beginning? Just one moment, please. Hold on, guys. Sorry. There. Okay, sorry. But anyways, like I said, I am definitely going to not, okay. Oh, she's good now. All right. A lot of times if you start like a live and you like try to start at the beginning, you're gonna miss the live part of it. But anyways, so yeah, I am going to cut this up and use it for like tea towels for the kitchen and aprons and stuff. I've already got the like material to do that. I don't know, whatever you call it. And I'm gonna have so much fun with this one. It is gonna be a blast. I think this is so much fun stuff. I'm gonna put it on like Oh, I just got an idea. I have some cutting boards and stuff, some smaller ones, some big ones. I'm gonna put it, I can do some of that on the, with the burn paste. I'm gonna have so much fun with this transfer. I'm not normally like a decorate your kitchen kind of person, mostly because my kitchen's not that big. It's full of like appliances. I'm that person who's like, a cool new gadget for the kitchen, I'm gonna buy it. And then I'm like, crap, it's supposed to sit on my countertop and I have no countertop space. But anyways, I love it, and I'm so excited because there's so many things you can do with that. And still available too. These big ones are pretty good. How do you heat set? All right, so if you're heat setting, it depends on what you're using. If you're using the ink, it's got the white tops and it says ink. If you're using the ink, you're gonna heat set it either with an iron or a heat press of any kind. And then if you're doing it on, like, I'm not sure about the clay pot. I have to verify with someone who thinks that they might know if that'll work. If you're doing it on a mug or something, you just put it in the oven. I'd have to look up the temperatures. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know the temperatures. I haven't done a lot of inking. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on comments. Yours came in today. Oh, good, Tammy. I want to see you live, Tammy. I want to see your unboxing live. My brain is spinning, Lilani. I've got so many fun ideas. And Red Sox fan. I know Chocatori isn't for everybody. I try to mix it up with different things, and different ideas to use them for. And I don't do just Chocatori. That's why I don't do just that. I'll do Dollar Tree. I'll do all kinds of things. But the heat set, one thing you can do too, you can use a burn paste. It's called torch paste. I think I have it listed in the description box. I'm not 100% sure. But it's basically just a little jar of gooey paste. It's not the same consistency of like the stuff we have for chalk, but you put it through the screen just like it would be chalk paste. And then you don't let it dry, but you pull it up, let it dry for at least 5 minutes or so. And then you get a heat gun, like a regular, I actually have that in handy nearby. You just get like your real heat gun, not like your crafting one, but like a real heat gun. You can get them, you're gonna probably for like 15 bucks on Amazon, and you burn it. You'll know when it's done. It'll be black. Open a door or a window though. Don't do it with everything closed up. You will set off your smoke detectors. Ask me why I know that. But it's a lot of fun. I love the burn paste stuff. It's not a chalk product, but it works really well with them. This is a new one too. This one unfortunately is sold out. I can see why, because I really love it, or at least I love it, so I feel like I know why. It's really busy. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty busy, but it's so fun. You gotta remember when you get these huge ones, they're really, when you're brand new to it, you haven't done it a lot, they're hard to work with. However, nothing says you can't cut this up and use pieces and parts of it, or not cut it up and use pieces and parts of it. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at some of these, like that one with all the kitchen-y stuff. I'll never use it all together like that. Never. It's not my thing. And if it is your thing, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Everybody likes different things. But with something like this, while this more, to me, it's actually called like a farmhouse one. To me, this is way more like mosaic, like Moroccan maybe, that kind of thing. I don't know. I really like it though. But anyways, that's a fun one. And I'll probably do different pieces and parts of it too. I was like this close to buying more than one of them, but who knows? Maybe I'll buy it again eventually. And now this one's huge. This is what they call an E-size transfer. This is as big as they come. It's really, really large, but this one is one of the ones that you break apart. It's got the lines built into it to where to cut, but it's all different definitions. And it's a lot of fun. I'm trying to remember if it's still available. It might not be. I can't remember. I don't think it is. But that one's a lot of fun too. They do restock things, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a restock of this stuff coming in because they'll have these available for a little while. If you have questions on when something, if you saw something that's not currently available and you want it, let me know. I keep a pretty close eye on the product list when they're telling us things are going to restock, and I will happily let you know if it's coming in stock. Usually we usually know like a week before sometimes, or at least we have a good guess that it'll be coming in, and then we'll know like a couple of hours ahead that it's definitely coming in. They restock on Thursdays, always. Unless there's some weird thing going on, then they'll restock early. I wanted to show you this too. So Club Couture is their subscription box that they do. It comes in a little envelope. Now, if you're a customer, you get the transfer, which is an 8x10 size, and you get the paste, which is three of these sized pastes. As a designer, you don't get the paste unless you're your own club member, and then you'll get the paste. But anyways, this is the club transfer for March. As a designer, when you do an order, you get the club transfer early, or you get it around a little earlier than like the club members. But this is for March. If you love Farmhouse, you are gonna love this. This is amazing. I'm so happy with this one. I love it. I am my own club member, so I'll get another one of them. I have problems, I know. But there's all kinds of different promos and stuff that go on. That's why I am my own club member. I pay the club fee just like anybody else would. But I do it because usually I like the transfers. That's the only way you can get them. You can't buy a second of them. And there's a ton of different promos that they do just for club members. Like this month right now, before the end of the month, which is what, 2 days away, if you join the Club Couture this month, you'll get the February transfer. There's a little hiccup with it. They kind of, this promo is so good, they oversold it. The people who join will get it, but they won't get it until April. But what you do get, you're gonna get 5 previous transfers that have retired. I think they're going all the way back to like 2018 because they've had so many people do this. So you'll get 5 previous transfers. They're gonna come to you the same like they would if they had the other club. You'll get them. It's just, you know, it's in the regular cycle of filling orders. And then in March, you'll get this one. And then I don't know what the April one is yet. In a couple of days, I will know. But the promo will be over by then. So if you want those 5 free transfers, you want to go ahead and join. The link's down in my link tree if you want to check it out, because this is really fun. I really love this one so much. It's like I think the example I saw, they did the home, but they switched out the O for the, you know, the windmill. You could put the barn in the background and layer it with the home on top of it. Then they've got, you know, the different wording down here. It's a lot of fun. If you do join Club Couture, you are locked in, I guess is the way to put it, whatever, for 3 months. So this kind of takes out the surprise of it a little bit if you know what's coming next month. The current one, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in this room. Or it's probably not even in this room. It's probably in my other room waiting to come into its home. It's got a bike. You'll see it on the website if you go and check out the Club Couture stuff for this month. It's got a bike. It's really cute. I actually made a project. I'll have to remember. I will remember, and I'll put it on my community tab. If you're not already subscribed, just hit that subscribe button, head over to my community tab. Later, I'll post a picture of that project I made with it. I made some, I used like the Dollar Tree bicycle wheel with it, and it turned out really cute. And I used the new rose gold, the Shimmer rose gold paste. It's so pretty. I think it's so pretty. So anyways, this is the club transfer, like I said, for March. So when you kind of come in and you're like, well, okay, I've seen 2 of the 3 that I'm kind of that I'm going to be, you know, locked into, then it kind of, you know, at least makes you feel a little bit better. And I always do a little something special for my club members. So if you're one of my club members, you already know about it. If you're new and you're curious what it is, just feel free to send me a message. I'm not supposed to publicly say what it is, just because, you know, I'll give you a little hint. That comes into you. I didn't say it, so it doesn't count, right? That comes to you. And this month, because you're not going to get because you're not going to get like the 3 of these, maybe there'd be 1 or 2 of those in there, just because you're not going to get anything to use until April, and that's, or not April. You'll get it March. You'll get March's stuff, but who wants to wait that long, right? You got your free ones when you ordered last night and got more free ones. That's right. That's true. Thank you, Tammy. They're doing a promo. As part of this promo, if you join right now, you get your 5 free ones. If you do an order of $60 or more before shipping and tax, you get 5 more free ones. That'll come with your order. So you have to do those 2 separate orders though. So you come in, you click, you're like, okay, I want to join. And it costs $20 a month. I don't think I said that. $20 a month, you join, and then you sign back in and you do your purchase and you get 5 other free ones. So you get a lot of perks. You get like same rate, like a flatter rate shipping, reduced flat rate shipping. I don't even get flat rate shipping. I pay it for per weight. And let me tell you, this box, even though it came to me halfway opened, it was pretty expensive. But I am probably gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna go as well, obviously. I have some kids waiting to go in the pool because it is that warm today. I think my pool water is like 78 degrees or something. So I was like, well, that's reasonable. I can handle the 78 degrees. Sometimes when they want me to go in and it's like 60 or 70, like low 70, I'm like, I'll sit out there with you. So I'm gonna go enjoy the warm weather of Florida outside by the pool. I'm sorry if I'm rubbing it in a little bit. You guys, don't worry. You can rub it into me when I'm dealing with, you know, bath water outside. It does get that way. It is no lie. It is bath water in the summertime. The temperature in the pool is like 90 degrees. We don't have it screened in, so it'll be over 90 degrees in the water. Then I'm like, I have a very like fine like line of time. Like it's a very short span of time when I'm willing to get into that pool. Can't be too cold, and it definitely cannot be that hot. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Let me know if you have any questions about Couture, becoming a designer, club, the stuff I showed you today. If they don't have something that you want today and you want it down the line, I'm happy just to let you know when it comes in. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks, Harriet. You too. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.